As a teacher educator, the model I definitely would like to incorporate in my classroom is the TPACK model, which is technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge. Technological is just using different materials to help get your point across to your students. It doesn't necessarily have to be digital like what you would originally think. Pedagogical is just knowing how to best teach your students and how your students best learn. And then content knowledge is just knowing your subject that you'll be teaching to your students. A model that makes sense to me, which I'm a huge sweets person, and so using candy just makes more sense. So here's a model where the yellow Skittle represents technological, the blue is pedagogical, and red is content knowledge. And then when you combine the two, you'll get purple and green and then orange over here. And all Skittles have a different flavor to them, and so when you open a bag, you're not expecting just to have one flavor, because then you're missing out on everything else that you could potentially have. And same with teaching, like you don't want to just be really strong in content and not really know how to teach your students or how to use different materials to keep them involved and help their learning. And same with just only having two of them, because then you miss out on different manipulatives that you could have. Or even over here, if you know the content and you have manipulatives to use, but you don't really know how to teach your students, then you're just missing out on everything over on this side. And so you want to be in the sweet spot, which is when you combine all of them together. And then this is where you want to be as a teacher, using content, pedagogical, and technology. And then when you're in this sweet spot, that's when the students are learning the best, because you know the content, you know how to teach them, and you know different materials to teach them with, and so that's when your students are best going to learn.